Welcome back to all of you. It is a big weekend around here as Pride Fest takes over St. Louis. So if you find yourself running around town this weekend, keep in mind the great events. Sarah Thompson is here with a few to tell you about, brought to you by New Balance St. Louis. And Sarah, we have to start with Pride Fest 2019. What's going on with that?
I know. So this has been Pride Month all of June, and so this is like the final culmination weekend. So there's actually a lot going on. There's a Pride pub crawl in Soulard on Friday night.
I like that.
There's the Tower Grove Pride Festival, which is on Saturday in Tower Grove Park, which is a big one. And then there's Pride Fest, which is here in downtown St. Louis, 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. We're looking at footage of the Grand Parade, which is actually Sunday at noon. And that's like a huge, huge, huge parade. They've got about 170 participants this year. That's everyone from LGBTQ allies in the community to businesses, organizations, legislators, Color Guard, the Balloon Brigade. Everyone kind of comes out for that. So that's Sunday at noon. And that goes down Market Street from 8th to 18th. But on Saturday and Sunday is the actual festival. And I mean, it's a pretty big ground there. It's at Soldiers Memorial Park, and it's kind of from Market Street up to Olive. And you can get everything from live music. Taylor Dane is going to be performing, so bringing in like a pop icon on the main music stage to even local acts like Gateway's Men's Chorus. There's an athletic village, a climbing wall, children and families areas. It's really so much to do. There's tons of organizations in the community that come out to support, and we should be celebrating diversity year round, but this is a great weekend to celebrate and honor the LGBTQIA community in St. Louis.
And I love that you mentioned what's happening on Friday. You said in Soulard and then in Tower Grove.
Tower Grove on Saturday,
So that's cool.
And
wherever you live or work, it's going to be close by.
There is something to celebrate, yes, absolutely.
And then fun fact, my parents made me listen to the band Chicago like every day when I was growing up. And I appreciate it now because it's one of my favorite groups and they're coming this Sunday.
It's so funny that you mentioned that because it's like, because they're one of the longest running, most successful bands in the entire world, and they span from, it's like 1967 when they started. So they're spanning decades.
Forever.
Absolutely. I'm sitting there right there with you, even though we're at different ages. But yeah, when I was a kid, I remember growing up and seeing Chicago. I'm like looking
that might be a different Chicago.
That might be a different Chicago.
Yeah, I think that's the Broadway musical.
Chicago, the band. It's okay, Chicago, the name. But we're talking about Chicago, the band, and that they're going to be still performing after all these decades at the Fabulous Fox Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. And just, I think for people, there's still tickets available. The last I checked, there was about like 350 tickets. But this is a huge, huge, huge band that they've been playing for decades. And I mean, I could go through the list of all their platinum albums, gold albums, but go check them out Sunday night. Tickets are still available, and they start around the $50 range.
I saw them just last summer here in St. Louis at the amphitheater. They put on a great show, so go and have some fun.
Yes.
Good stuff. Sarah, always so good to
see you too.
And Running Around Town is brought to you by New Balance St. Louis. Stop either 3 area locations or find them on the web at newbalancestlouis.com. Guys, it might be a little hot to run in your New Balance shoes this weekend, though.
I see what you did there. Have you ever seen Chicago live?
It's good.
No, I haven't, and I would love to.
I saw him once in the park. It was a Saturday.
I
think it was the 4th of
July,
right?
I'm leaving. I'm walking out of this.
Saturday.
I walked right into that one.
All right. Thank you, ladies.